Hi, Mom listeners. This is Alaska.
And Willam.
And we have a very exciting offering for you in honor of All Hallows Eve.
It's this year's Mom Radio Play.
You know we love it, and it's called How and Why, the Slayage of a Queen. Follow the journey of two podcasting drag queens named How and Why as they investigate the death of the most recent winner of Rupert's drag chase. And in this case, everyone is a suspect, honey.
This stars all your mom favorites and some special guests too. Jaida Essence Hall and Heidi in Closet.
We love. Plus, Delta Work, Raja, Meatball, Big Dipper, Jackie Beat, Mario Diaz, Priyanka, Jinkx Monsoon.
And putting the us in plus, honey, Alaska and Willam. Us.
That's right. Now, this is all Mom Plus content, but we wanted to give you a little sneak preview right here. But I have to be honest, it's definitely going to be a cliffhanger. Kind of like your shoes, honey. Please enjoy a preview of part 1 of How and Why, the Slayage of a Queen. Roll that beautiful beat footage.
What you just heard was chilling footage from drag queen Frida B. Me's final live stream. The footage was taken just moments before the Rupert's drag chase winner was crushed by a falling piano outside in an abandoned Spirit Halloween store.
The day was September 10th, 2022, and the weather was cloudy and mysterious. Like, girl, is this murder weather?
Now look, other than dying, it was just like any other Saturday for Frida. She was walking along Main Street on her way to bottomless drag brunch. She just got her ass waxed, a manicure, and an iced coffee. Little did she know, she would only get to have a couple sips of her drink before... The piano seemed to come out of nowhere.
Especially for Frida.
Sadly, even the tiny umbrella she held above her head was not enough to break the fall of the 1,400-pound instrument.
I think her live stream viewers put it best when they said, OMG, W2F, and sad emoji.
After a brief investigation, Drag PD ruled Frida's death an accident. But we think there must be something podcast-worthy going on here. 17,000 people are murdered in the United States each year. Why not Frida be me?
A piano falling from the sky doesn't seem like a freak accident to me. In Looney Tunes, it's always on purpose. Why would this be any different?
And when we heard about Frida's death, we thought, people do love murder podcasts.
And if no one was around to take advantage of her death, Frida would have just died for nothing.
And I can't live with that.
Neither can I.
We think Frida B. Me was murdered in cold blood. All that's left to do is figure out how and why. Welcome to How and Why. I'm How.
And I'm Why. You might recognize us from our other podcasts we're trying to get off the ground, like the one where we put on our makeup and talk about our lives, or the one where we take off our makeup and just talk about other people's lives.
We're two drag queens who don't just want to be show ponies. We want to be podcasters because drag queens love audio-only mediums. You know what they say. Drag is all about what you can hear.
We know we have what it takes to be famous. We don't need a TV show like Rupert's Drag Chase, or Hagula, or Can't Wanna Fuck in the Woods, or How Much You Packin', or Celebrity Production Numbers, or Drag Chase Down and Around, or Queen of the Multiverse, or Dr. Jackie Unlicensed Psychotherapist to make us famous. All we need is 2 microphones and a murder.
That's right. We're breaking into true crime, the top grossing podcast genre, so that we can take our fame to the next level and get justice for Frida, of course.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, and who knows? Maybe we'll solve a murder along the way.
We're holding nothing back and asking all the juicy questions.
And remember, if you want sex advice, we got that too. Now for a listener question.
Yeah, hi. My boyfriend's mom is really sick, and he just can't get it up for me right now. I'm kind of over it. What should I do?
Dump him.
Yeah, he's got to choose between his mother and his relationship.
Send your sex and dating-related questions and dick pics to How's That for an answer. Why@dragmail.com.
To her friends and family, Frida Mimi was known as the kind of annoying person who stole all the attention at parties. But to the world, she was known as a hero, an artist, and a kind of annoying person who stole all the attention on a TV show.
The timing for Frida couldn't have been any worse. She was about to break into her acting career with a starring role in Dirty Blonde.
Production on the film has been paused as they prepare for Frida's replacement, drag queen Misconceived. Congratulations, girl.
It's hard to believe the world will go on without Frida. She had her whole life ahead of her. She could have lived to see the space spinoff Rupert's Drag Chase Uranus, or the first ever drag queen governor of Alabama, or even Trixie Mattel Paint Beautifully.
Was that a read?
It really is a tragedy. We hope that this podcast will provide some closure to all the fans who wanted some more content out of her before she died, and inspire some sickening merchandise.
Or a live show. Maybe one day there can be a whole network of drag queen podcasts, and we can invite all our friends to host their own podcast about things that they enjoy.
Mom!
So, girl, should we begin our first segment?
Yes, I think this one is going to be a fun one. This is a segment we like to call Interviewing People Close to the Deceased. To start off, we decided to go down to the corner of the coroner to see what she thought of Frida's body.
Thanks for having me on.
Of course.
Happy to have you. Do you need a water, coffee, tea?
What I need is a plug. For my nose, this queen stinks. She's all smushed.
So, for our podcast listeners, what do we have in front of us here?
Oh, for the podcast listeners, what we have here are the remains of a one Frida B. Me. See that bit of eyelash sticking out of that pulpy flesh?
Yep, that's her all right.
It's actually her armpit. See those gigantic feet mangled by wearing 6-inch heels that are 3 sizes too small?
Ooh, yeah, that's definitely Frida.
Those are her testicles. Can you smell the waft of Mariah Carey's Forever still radiating off of her rotten flesh?
Yep, that's her all right.
It's bad, especially under her moobs.
So, Dr. Coroner, in your professional opinion, what do you think was the cause of death?
Well, at first, I thought the victim was hit over the head with a blunt object, a piano to be exact. See, right there where her skull used to be, and there's all those piano keys. But then I ran the blood work, just to exercise some due diligence. We got the panels back from the lab, and it says that Frida actually died from a heart attack. From what I can tell, the victim looked up, saw the piano falling above her, freaked out, and then died of a myocardial infarction, approximately 1 millisecond before the impact. So according to my professional analysis, the bitch is dead.
Is there any evidence of foul play?
Other than Frida's one-woman show, Me? I'm Frida B. The Frida B. Me story? No, not that I can tell.
Well, thank you so much for your help.
No problem. You gals sure you don't need a foot or a thumb or anything?
What?
I don't know. Most people that come down here asking questions are always looking to score some body parts.
Oh, the song by Courtney Act?
Hell no! I'd rather skull fuck what's left of Frida's cranium than listen to those attempted whistle tones again. I meant, do you need a toe? Like for sex or anything?
Oh, no, thank you.
Our visit to the coroner's office confirmed our suspicion that Frida B. Me died overdosing on pianos. But we wanted to know more. There had to be a murder in there somewhere.
So we decided to go interview Frida's grieving parents who wanted to be left alone to see if they had anything to say to two strangers.
We're sitting in the living room where Frida B. Me once sung songs and twirled happily before her loving parents. Now a picture of Frida sits on a coffee table beside her miserable mom and dad who finally let us in the house after an hour of persistent knocking.
Thanks for having us. How are you?
What do you want? Get that microphone out of my face! Don't you people have any shame?
Jeez, what's gotten into her?
I think she's upset about the death of her child.
You sure are good at this detective stuff, Hal. Sir, do you know anyone who had a problem with your child? Maybe because she was kind of a bitch.
My baby! My sweet baby!
Leave us in peace.
Into the mic, please. Into the mic.
Get the fuck out of our house.
Don't you miss her.
Of course I do. Now go.
Don't you miss her. You miss her, don't you? You miss her. Don't you miss her.
Go!
Answer the question!
Into the mic. Answer the question.
Go! Leave us!
Well, we can rule out the parents.
Though we had no real leads, we dug a little deeper. Using our high-grade digital forensic technology, we were able to log into Instagram. Through an in-depth analysis of her recent posts and followers, we found a record of Frida's last hookup before she died.
Damn, a snack. Ooh, this boy is way out of Frida's league, honey.
Woo! That was amazing, you two.
You were the amazing one.
I know.
So, I was wondering, how did you feel about Frida before she passed?
Frida? Frida beat me? Wait. She's dead?
Unfortunately.
I can't believe this. I just saw her the other day. Wait a minute. How did you know I knew her?
We used digital reconnaissance to determine that your online presence had a strong algorithmic association with Frida's.
And we looked at your profile and saw she liked all your recent thirst traps.
That was an invasion of my privacy. What is this? You two just seduced me so you can corner me? For information? Wait, is that a microphone? That was in my ass!
What? I put a rubber on it. Oh, by the way, can we record this?
How long has this been on? Get out, both of you. Don't call me again. Unless it's for sex, because, you know, I like that thing you do with your tongue, so.
If it wasn't clear, we had sex with him.
We like to be thorough.
Ooh, bitch. I got the chilly willies all up and down my spine.
Yes, spooky and addictive.
And fun.
It's true crime podcasting / drag queen podcasting / ookie kooky spooky hokey pokey jokey and a whole lot of mother ass. Huh.
Part 1 is available right now, so if you want to listen to the rest exclusively on Mom Plus, you just gotta sign up at mompodcast.plus.
And happy Halloween.